I thought that this was just another one of those anime RPG games. So I've got more of the bulk flour, but then it sends the other half through to the refiner, which is making me the carbon. Next step. You know, explore beautiful worlds, beat up bad guys and get awesome gear. And the truth is, well, it's all of the above and more. Because call me Mr. Walmart, you can create factories in this game and somehow it works. That was just the beginning stage. We're here and we're about to go here. So yes, you can explore a beautiful world, beat up bad guys, get awesome gear, but you can also make a fully automated resource harvesting, refining, gathering, extraction mega factory. The folks over at Arknight Enfield saw my channel and my exceptional base building and inventory management prowess and knew that I needed to give Arknight a go ahead of the new core chapter update at the wake of spring. The good news is if you scan the QR code that's on the screen right now or check the link in the description, then you can play Arknight Enfields right now alongside me and we can go head to head in fabricating fantastical factory fruitions. The game is available on PC, PlayStation 5 and mobile platforms, and there is a free monthly pass available through daily login rewards. So what are you waiting for? Check the link in the description. Sit back, relax, let me tell you a story about Arknight Enfields at the wake of spring. Architectural extravaganzas, fabulous factories, autonomic automations and simply serendipitous systems. These are all things that are completed with experience and elite level knowledge, and I have no experience and no elite level knowledge. So as I loaded in for the game for the very first time, I had a goal to play for a few hours to get to grips with the basics of the game. Sweet Jesus of Nazareth, that's pretty. The scenery, not the anime girls. Okay, so let me give you a crash course on Arknight Enfields from my first few hours. If you're new to Arknights like I am, just nod along like you understand what I'm talking about. And if you're experienced with the game, then please do correct me in the comments. I look like what's his name? Stan Shunpike on the back of the night bus in Harry Potter there. Ayo, what's this? I am the Administrator, a leader of Enfield Industries, which is the primary force on this moon called Talos 2. The problem is though, there are a lot of baddies on Talos 2. The opening part of the game showed me how powerful the Administrator is as I fought some of these baddies. Wielding supernatural powers and manipulating the environment comes at a cost however, as after beating a big boss, I sleep. Or more specifically, like myself on Christmas Eve, after a substantial cheese board with the wappiest and gooeyest of blue cheese, I hibernate. For 10 years actually. Is that thing, like, attached to me? I'm woken from the slumber from someone called Perlissa, who will act as my guide, and she tells me about the problems that Talos 2 is facing. Honestly, the lore is so in depth that I simply cannot cover it with enough respect that it absolutely deserves. The key thing to know though is that the Administrator has unique control over a mineral called Originium, a rock which supplies energy and a lot of it, and this forms the foundation of the crafting and resource management side of the game. So Perlika takes me around Talos 2, we beat up bad guys and meet up with members of Enfield Industries to help save them and fight back the baddies. I get taught the super basics of crafting as I turn some flour into some powder which heals me. I meet another friend called Chen and she joins me, and our duo soon becomes a trio. I rescue an owlman who looks like the chief engineer, then I call down a huge rod of Originium and start to learn more of the basics of crafting. Hey up, is this big ass rock thing that I keep summoning? Oh, it is! So is this the Originium? I think this is the special Originium rock that gives like, I don't want to say energy, but it's pretty important. I picked that up already. Construction is the strength of Enfield Industries. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. What am I relaying? Power! Oh! The big ass rock thing that I summoned? That is the source of the power. I was thinking like that. No generators, no nothing. Just a bougie stick of Originium. And then I used the relay towers to connect the whatchamacallums to the thingamabobs. Makes sense. Are you keeping up? I had to get power to a building that Enfield Industries needed to use, so I connected a bunch of relays together and voila. Sick. There were raw deposits of this Originium, the strange rock which gives power, so we smashed them to bits and then built a refining unit. Let me guess, refining unit? Refines. I'm going to put this Originium in, and it's going to give me, like, Originite or something. Oh! Origio crust? Origio crust? That sounds like Papa John's new marketing thing, doesn't it? So refiners refine things. Okay, good. I can keep up with this. Next, the Owlman gave me a portable mining rig. This was a rig that allowed you to mine portably, which I used on the Originium ore deposits. In addition to the refining unit, there was also a shredding unit, and I bet you can guess what that did. So I think I'm picking up what the game is putting down here. Each resource can provide multiple other resources, depending on what machine or system you use. I then learned how to place conveyor belts. They weren't lying when they said legit factory. I thought that was just an adjective to describe like the crafting of resources and minerals. No, there's a legit conveyor belt going on here. Oh, so I can put the raw ore from, this is the pack, the raw ore from the pack into the refining unit, and then the refined whatever. So in this case, the Ori crust thing, I can put that back into the pack like that. Okay, enough of that. Let's take this up a notch. New operators, even more factories. None of this basic stuff. I am going to challenge myself to create an extensive production line which requires the utmost concentration So I was now on a new account which has access to the new features which comes with the Wake of Springs core chapter update. Oh, so this is where I was before, and then this is Wooling. This is the new place. And we've got our A pack, nothing more but a pack. So we have some serious building to be doing right now. Oh my days. Fluid pumping, pipes, conduits, expanded reaction, water treatment unit, hydroponics, Christicle on a bicycle. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Right, let's have a look here. Oh, belt bridge, splitter, pipe bridges, mining rigs, fluid pump, acid resistant pump, capable of pumping corrosive liquids. Right. I'm going to give you a masterclass in building the most efficient and cohesive factory you've ever seen in the history of ever. This is like, there's two games that people always keep asking me to play. Satisfactory and Factorio, which are like pure factory stuff. I'm okay with this, but I'm gonna prove to you. We have all played survival and or RPG games where you craft stuff, right? You get this resource, you put it in this thing, and you get that resource. Well, Arknight's Enfield is no different in that respect, but what is standing out to me is this game is resource, process, resource, with an emphasis on the process of turning one resource into another. Now, right now, I am all innocent and unaware, and soon I will descend into legitimate madness. Every factory needs a goal, right? And that's when I found mine. Zeronite. Oh. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay. So my extent of following recipes is like trying to make something that I've seen from a TikTok or something. And I just have the same TikTok playing over and over again while I try and make something. This is perhaps a little bit more intricate than that. So this is one of the rarer materials. Zeronite. Hold up. Let me go back. Stay with me here. Thank God for the database. This is all that I'm saying. So we can literally view most of the resources in the game. Obviously, I pretty much have everything unlocked at the moment. So this is like, we can see everything. But Zeronite is one of the new materials with the update. And I was looking at it and I was like, well, how the bleeding hell am I supposed to get this? And then I was like, oh, okay. So we just need some clean water and some stabilized carbon. Awesome. Where do I find the stabilized carbon? Ah, shit. No, I don't find the stabilized carbon. What I do is I need to get dense carbon powder and then I refine that into stabilized carbon. Okay, shit. How do I do that then? Well, let's have a look at the dense carbon. Oh, well, to get the dense carbon, what I need is the carbon powder and some sand leaf powder. Okay, two things here. Where do we get the carbon powder from? Okay, well, the carbon powder is from carbon. And where do we get the carbon from? Well, we actually get the carbon. We can get it from, well, multiple things. But we get it from buck flower or sand leaf or yazen. Okay, stay with me, though. Sand leaf powder. What do I need for that? I need sand leaf. What do I need for sand leaf? I need the sand leaf seed. What do I need for that? I need the sand leaf. And then you can just go into a rabbit hole, basically. And this is the full chain of things. So we can see it. Can I just say something? Most of you know that I play games usually completely blind. Thankfully, Argonite have given me some pointers of things to go and look at. Otherwise, I would be totally overwhelmed. I think they know me too well. But I don't like going and finding information outwith of the video game. Really good example is I played Terraria recently for the first time ever, and I didn't use Google and I didn't use the wiki, but there was parts of that game that were insanely infuriating because there was no feasible way to figure something out within the game just using the game. You had to go and look at other things, but what it has here, and I genuinely really love this, is a full comprehensive list of how to actually get something. Now, I don't necessarily think this makes the process easier, but it allows you to understand the process more. So I need to set myself some objectives here with this factory. The other thing that's new with the update is this thing, hetonite component. Now, how the hell do we do this? Well, let's have a gander. Christical on a bicycle. All right, so a hetonite component, which is just a really rare and powerful material that you can use to craft other things, I'm presuming. So to get that, and it tells me one thing I need to do. Right, okay, hear me out. Right, so I need a hetonite part, which for that I need the hetonite, and for that I need hetonite solution, which is made from cuprium solution, which is made from cuprium powder, which is made from cuprium, which is made from cuprium ore, which is made from clean water at a cuprium mining spot at a fluid pump. Where the hell do I get cuprium from, though? It tells me! It points me on the map. This is where I need to go. Oh, yes. Oh. Who doesn't love a little bit of quality of life? But here is the goal. It's been laid out in front of us. Craft first zeronite and then a hetonite component. Both rare and endgame materials, because then I will prove myself as a professional Arknight's factory builder. Oh, and I also get in a disgustingly difficult boss fight halfway through this, but just ignore that for now, and let's instead focus on zeronite. So, buck flower. I need to get as much buck flower as possible. I'm going to start from the beginning, and I'm going to work my way through, and I'm not going to get overwhelmed. So what I can do is, I think we can do a little bit of gardening. We've got a planting unit and a seed picking unit. Let me pull some of these down. Seed picking. So this will pick the seeds. So I probably want the planting unit first, right? Boom. And then I'm just going to throw up a little relay here. Oh, I need fluids for the planting material. So I take one of these over here. Let me get that rotated. Right, so I need to power it. So what I'll do is I'll whack up a relay as well, I think. And then we're going to need some pipes as well, which I think is that. So straight away, I hit a stumbling block. I couldn't connect my pipes. Now, I'm pretty sure I could have built some water tanks to store water and then pipes on from then, but honestly, that's just like an extra step. So instead, I brought the planter closer to the water source. Now, I wanted to do something clever here. A planter takes 1 buckflower seed and turns it into 2 buckflower. I then took the buckflower from the planter and delivered it to the seeder, where we would take 1 buckflower and make 2 seeds. So these buckflower seeds are putting in 1 seed for 2 buckflower. So what I do now is I get this protocol stash, which is what can basically teleport items from, well, this thing into like the big depot that I've got, the storage. So then if I get a transport link to connect those two like that, yeah. So I just need, hold up, I need to make sure that that is always like full of the buckwheat. But yeah, the seeds go in there, that gives me the bush, and then the bushes go into there, that gets me into there. Right, that's it. That's the first step to get those. That's what I needed to do. So we have done this seed picking unit. So the next step was the carbon. And whilst I was placing the refiner ready to create the carbon from the buckflower, I had an idea. I added a second planter machine, which would add a second channel of seeds into the seeder. That doesn't make sense. Let me show you. I'm getting some into that buckflower, and then that is then, so they're going in there, and then that comes out here this way, that goes into the seed picking unit. And then the seed picking unit then throws half of them back to this, so I've got more of the buckflower, but then it sends the other half through to the refiner, which is making me the carbon. Next step. So now what I need to do is go into the shredding unit. Does it automatically shred? It does. It automatically shreds the thing that I put in. I don't need to set the protocol. Oh my god. And that unblocks the whole chain. I mean, it's pretty slow, so we're gonna be blocked from time to time, but that's okay. I'm blocked from time to time. Sometimes I find that a good can of Monster Energy fixes that though. Not a sponsor. I hope you're keeping up, because things are about to get even more interesting. Next, I had to replicate the buckflower farm with the sandleaf farm, as I needed the sandleaf to enter a grinder alongside the carbon. So please let that work. Yeah, it's just actually working. This is unbelievable. Right, and that's gone into the grinding unit now. And we're making dense carbon powder. Okay, so obviously you could do this in a way where you could say get the buckwheat and the sandleaf, okay, and then you could as the player, you could take them and then you could walk over and then you could put them in the refiner, and then you could take them every now and then and put the refiner into the grinder. But you can also, like I'm doing it because I'm better than everybody else, doing it fully automated, so I can go off and leave into the world. Now, there's a question that I've just asked myself. Well, how the hell are you supposed to do this for every resource? That's for you to figure out, not me. All right, what's next? Grinding unit, let's go. All right, the dense carbon powder, another refining unit into stabilized carbon. Bet. Excellent. Now this is now making the stabilized carbon, and then the stabilized carbon, I think it's with the water, isn't it? A forge of this. Wait, fluid pump. All right, we've got the water, clean water. A forge of the sky. Oh, so this is specifically to make the Zironite. Oh, okay, we're nearly there. Oh, so the Forge of the Sky I just made by using ferrium parts. Now, to get the ferrium parts, are you picking up what I'm putting down? Obviously, the Enfield very, very kindly sent me an early version of the game, so they have given me some of the things that I've needed in order to make all of these things. But I'm going to go make them anyway, because that's what I wanted to show you. But fundamentally, if I wanted to do this, I would need to obviously get all of the things that I needed to make the machines that are doing the refining, the shredding, the planting, the seeding, the Forge of the Sky. And you do that by getting the raw resources, another refining unit, an electrical mining rig, a fitting unit. So can you imagine, I want you to imagine for a second, a sprawling multi-leveled base, which has, oh my god, some people will be able to like make the most efficient and productive production lines. I am not one of them. I'll put that down there like this, look. And we forge of this. We're refining it. It goes us into the forge of the sky, which should. I need to connect it with water. Ah! I am! I did it! I did it! I've just made endgame material. I did that. Little help, but I did it. So here we are. Now, there might be some words that you would use to describe this setup that I've got here. All right, one of them is correct. Successful. I had an objective to get the Zeronite, and I have built an infinite supply. I believe. Starting from plants and seeds. So successful absolutely is how we would describe this. Now, would you describe this as neat? Probably not. Efficient? Also, probably not. But I did what I was setting out to do. And for that, I'm going to go and celebrate by going to go and kill something. Let me have a look. Where do I want to go? What better way to detox from the puzzle predicaments of factories than to meander Arknight Enfield's newest city with Arknight Enfield's newest operator? It'd be very professional of me to learn how to pronounce the things that I've been sponsored to tell you guys about. Here we go. Zhuang Fangyi. I have no idea if that's right. I'm going to find a professional. Oh, here we go.
We are in this together.
Aura's crown. The origin of all.
Oh, there's a 7-year-old.
Zhang Fengyi.
Zhong.
Zhang Fengyi.
But it's Fangyi. Is it Zhong?
Over. Our graceful and charming dragon, Zhuang Fangyi, has officially arrived. The wait is finally over. Our graceful and charming dragon, Zhuang Fangyi, has officially...
Zhuang Fangyi. Zhuang. Like it with a J? Listen, there's nothing bad about not being able to pronounce words from other languages or everything, but I think there is something bad when it comes from an ignorance of not willing to learn. If you can go away and you can at least give it a go to try and pronounce it properly, then it's fine if you're not pronouncing it properly, but at least you're trying. I can't stand the people where it's like they go to France and it's like, je voudrais croissant, s'il vous plaît. Whilst I am meandering my way around Wuling City, I guess now is a good time to chat about if I'm enjoying the game or not. The whole factory thing, it's really different to me. Now, I've played a bunch of RPGs and survival games. They're like my bread and butter. But I don't think I've ever played a game which has this level of detail on the crafting and resource side of things. On paper, I shouldn't like it so much. I prefer exploring. Now, I'm not obligated to give this game a positive review, but I shall. I've enjoyed this game much more than I anticipated. I'm not afraid to admit that I underestimated this one. Anyway, the newest character in this new update is Zhuang Fangyi. Story-wise, she is the Viceroy of Wuling and someone who briefly worked with the Administrator 10 years ago at the Wuling Science Station. This update continues to deepen both her role in the main story and her relationship with the Administrator. Now, I was having a peaceful time meandering around the city, taking in the views. But as I was taking photos near a big dragon, it appeared that you could interact with it. So I did. And inside the dragon was a room, and inside that room was a portal. A portal to a boss. And, well, things didn't go so well. It is! Oh, I think. Oh no, oh no. I have bitten off a little more than I can chew. Oh my god. Shit! Hell! What am I supposed to do? Oh my god, I'm nearly half health already. How am I supposed to get away from... Nah, this is fucked. I actually can't get to her. Yeah, ults. Use them. Is that my ult? Oh. I mean, if I was next to her, that would have been really good. Come on. Use your thing. It's a big ass scythe. Again, if I was next to her, that would have been really good. Now. Mate, I actually can't hit her. Hey, Butch, it would be cool if you could showcase the new operator as part of the new season for the vid. Yeah, no problem at all. Proceeds to die with said operator, showing no gameplay. No! Okay, I think let's not do that one again, ever. Holy hell. I couldn't even get close to her. What was I doing wrong? Probably everything. I was, by the way, fully maxed out, fully geared, couldn't even hit her. Can I do level 1? Recommended level 70. Let's try this one instead. All right, now go.
A hush of thunder, a streak of rain.
Shit, again. Oh my god, do you have a laugh? I have no idea what's going on. It's just, I'm nearly dead again. I'm genuinely dead again. Bang! Oh! That was a big number! Oh! She's knocked! Get her! Oh, this again. What the hell was that? How did I do that? Bloody hell. So I'm carrying some tactical items at the moment, which actually automatically heal me when I go to a certain point. That is the only reason that I'm still alive right now. Spammer. Aura farming. Alright, don't get cocky, don't get cocky. She might have an anime second phase as well. It's so close. Oh, that was the hard thing! I wondered what that thing on the right was. My many use that every time. I would like to go back to Cozy Building. Maybe I go back and fight the dragon. Maybe I don't. Maybe you just have to watch the rest of the video. Maybe you're about to witness the most convoluted and extravagant factory you have ever seen, and maybe it all starts with this strange pool of yellow-looking acid. That's... Wait, is this the, Where have I read this? What have I read this about? Wait a minute. Is this the corrosive shit? Oh. It is. Oh. What was it that I built with that? Was it this thing? Was this the new thing? It was the Hetonite component. A brand new and very hard to get item, which meant only one thing. I had to get it. Although this wasn't going to be easy. So, you know how we spent hours building this fantastical concoction here, yeah? That had 2 branches. That was just the beginning stage. We're here, and we're about to go here, because look at this. I didn't even notice this. This is all corrosive shit. Corrosive stuff that I can't use with just a normal water pump. No. I have to use a acid resistant pump. What does an acid resistant pump do? Well, it allows you to get precipitation acid. I think that is a lake full of precipitation acid. This has 1, technically 2, technically 3, technically 4. Look at... Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, actually, wait, we've already done that branch. No, I don't think we need that, right? Oh, shit, no, we do. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. I am going to try and build... My goal right now is to get one of these. I have them already, but I want to craft one myself. That's not so bad. Okay. Okay, so the good thing is that we've already got the setup for that. So that's absolutely fine. So I need the reactor crucible, whatever that is, for some liquid zeronite, zircon effluent, forge of the sky, that into that, that goes into that. Okay, I'm going to do this step by step. So first things first, I'm going to build up until this point here, all right? So we're going to have to get normal fluid pump and hydro. How the hell am I going to do this? How the living shit am I going to do this? Wait, what was it? Oh my god. Right. You ready? So, the cuprium ore was found just north of us. The attentive viewers will remember that from earlier in the video. I took a portable mining rig to mine the cuprium ore, and the rig automatically drones it back to my PAC. The PAC is the main storage and hub of the base. There was then this strange looking rabbit which turned out to be an NPC, which you can spend stock bills via selling resources which affect regional development of your world, but let's be honest, I found it hard enough to craft a green rock, never mind trying to manipulate the economy. I created a conveyor belt from the PAC which took the cuprium ore into the refiner, which alongside the water made the cuprium. The cuprium was then fed to a shredding unit to make cuprium powder, which was then fed into a reactor crucible. I was using the extended reactor crucible, which allows for more than one chemical reaction internally. Now, ignore this for now, it makes sense later. Why is that not going into it though? Because I've got it the wrong feckin' way. Ignore me. Give me that expanded. Give me the expanded one back. I was right. Well, I was right, then I was wrong. But I was wrong where I was right. But fundamentally, if I was right where I was wrong, because what I did is I had it the right way round, which was the wrong way round. I needed it orientated left, which is the right way. Because I had the right, it was the wrong. So I was right originally that I had it right, but I was wrong because it was on the left. So what I was trying to do basically is put the cuprium into the output slot rather than the input slot. And nothing worse than putting it in wrong hole. So the cuprium and the precipitation acid were being combined in this extended reactor crucible to make cuprium solution. I guess the main difference between our previous factory chain and this one is we are dealing with liquids and solids rather than just solids. Reminds me of that one time I ate a bad oyster. I then led this cuprium solution into a purification station to make the hetonite solution, although it wasn't actually that simple as it got clogged up pretty quick. As a byproduct of the cuprium solution was sewage water, which I have to manually remove periodically. Eventually, I was able to make the hetonite solution, and then I used this hetonite solution with ferrium powder to make hetonite. Now, where is ferrium ore, I hear you say? Turns out it's just north of Wuling City. That's up by the city! Let's go. So, I think though that I can set up like a mini outpost out there. And I can get it just sent back to my depot. I mean, I have ferrium right now, but like I said, I want to do everything for real. So I should be... Oh yeah, look, there's literally another pack here. The account that they're giving me, all the main quests and stuff have been done, so you would have to do this yourself. What the fuck is this? Oh. Don't look at that. Don't look at that shit. That's not as good as mine. Don't look at it. It's not as impressive. Dude, what the shit, man? Oh. Listen, just because some conveyor belts are longer than others doesn't mean that they're any better. In fact, a conveyor belt that is too long is kind of wasteful when you think about it. I found the ferrium, but a pack had already been set up on it, and I already had the ferrium, so let's pretend I did that bit manually, okay? Returning to our base, I fed the ferrium ore into the refiner for ferrium, and then into the shredder for the ferrium powder. I fed the hetonite solution that I just made into the extended crucible with the ferrium powder. This extended crucible meant that I was able to do this reaction on top of the ones that were already occurring inside it, which helped me save a little bit of space. Now, hetonite is the raw resource for the hetonite component. I know, right? An absolutely shocking discovery to say the least. But we're not done yet though. I placed a fitting unit down which would eventually make the hetonite component with the hetonite, but in order to do that, I would need heavy zironite, a version of the zironite that I made just earlier. Just imagine that this went super smoothly and it didn't take me 2 hours, okay? That zircon effluent is going into a forge of the sky. Yeah, so that's going in there. But what else was... Oh, we're clogged up somewhere. So basically, this expanded crucible gets so full that it can't do the chemical reactions that it needs to. Shit. Ooh. Oh, so we need an outlet for the sewage. I get it. I understand. Everything looks like it's moving. Everything is moving. Yeah, that's just taking a while because this thing's slow as shit. But we're still gonna get an output. Whenever that gets to 10, we get 5 that's sent through into here. Ooh. Oh, and that's the part there, look. Yes! I did it! I did it! Look! Everything is kind of moving. These technically aren't clogged. They just move hella slow. Look. Every single conveyor belt, every single pipe is moving. Is working exactly as it's supposed to. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the AIC like you have never seen this before. I want you to go and find somebody who's never played the game before like I have. That's made a better end game resource thingamabob than I have. Should we go fight that dragon again? Well, how the bloody hell am I supposed to do this then? Hey? Right, good start. Right, what's this move set then, mate? I think we should maybe disrupting that. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. Jump up. Use my R thing. I don't know why that's there, to be honest. I think it's, I don't know whether it's specific to the new character or what, but I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. Interrupt a bitch. Oh! Oh! Look at the damage! Look at the damage! Interrupt! Knocks him down, and we just absolutely get the crits in on him. Oh! Now. He gets down. Use the ult for this chick. What's he doing? What? No! Am I supposed to be doing this? I don't. Am I hurting them or am I? Yeah. Okay, I meant to do that. Holy shit. I think I'm doing a good thing. I think I'm doing a good thing. Oh, that's bad. I think that's really bad. I think that's... What the fuck? How am I alive? What next? Victory, that's what's next. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yes! Get in! Oh my... We did it!
Back to the fight.
I did it!
Let me help you.
Sometimes you create fantastical factorial creations, and other times you slay a dragon. It would appear that that is just Arknight Enfield's. Now, I know I made this sword look very easy, but I actually played the game for over 10 hours to get to this point. So, 10 hours to get 1 Zeronite, 1 Hitonic component, and 1 dragon. All with a juice to count. Well, looks like it's now your turn, so when you are ready, click the link in the description and download Arknight Enfield so you can have a go at the new At the Wake of Spring update. Remember, free monthly pass through daily login rewards. Big shout out to Hyperglyph and the team at Arknight for sponsoring this video, and thank you for supporting the sponsors. Sponsors like these really help the channel out, so I very much appreciate your time today. If you did like the video at any point, please make sure to leave a like. If you're not subscribed, get subscribed, but most importantly, troops, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.